It's not secret that today in our modern society there are more and more youngsters who want to study abroad. Obviously, in this way, you will come across with various difficulties. That's why today we invited special guest who has been living and working in the United States of America for 7 years and studied at South Dakota University. Hello Nargiza, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good as well. So that's really wonderful to see you in our studio.
Likewise, thank you.
Thank you for coming. And so first, let's talk about your decision about studying abroad, in America. How this idea came from and how your parents reacted to this?
I'm a very ambitious person and I really wanted to know English. And from multiple sources I realized that to speak English freely, to be able to be a natural speaker, I have to be in the environment. So I decided to see if I can find a school in America, and I did some research and I applied to South Dakota State University, and I decided to leave. And thankfully, my parents supported me a lot on this. They believed in me. That's really important nowadays when parents believe in you.
Is it hard to adapt to the American lifestyle for international students?
It is not easy. It is different. Their school is different. Their schedule is different. And plus you have to, besides just studying all the time, doing double work, because the language is not natural to you and you have to translate every single word or record lectures or whatever. You have to work besides that. So it was really great time management that I learned there. So but the instructors, the faculty, the friends who are around you doing the same thing, everybody supports you.
Was there any cultural shock you experienced in America?
Of course, all the food is different, the style of living is different, and it's just the thing that you have to get used to.
Okay, about what kind of highlight memories you can tell us now?
Well, I didn't do a lot of traveling because I had to study, and pay for my own tuition. But I have some pictures that are here on the screen that we can talk about.
Okay, let's look at the monitor and see pictures.
So this is a very big celebration. It's exclusively in my university. It's called Hobo Day. It's celebrated in October sometime. They determine the date, and it's like you have to dress like a hobo, and there's a parade. And hobo, it's like a homeless person. So that's what hobo is. So you pretend that you're a homeless person. You collect like the little kids. You throw candies. They collect candies. You never heard of that.
Yeah.
And nobody heard of that. It was very new to me. So it was the group of my friends here from Italy, Kazakhstan, Korea. Well, that's me. We all recognize the colors, right? And this is from Moldova. So we all from different countries were studied at the same school. We found the same school, so it was fun. So we all watched Home Alone movie, and this is the famous tree in Manhattan in New York City, where Kevin McAllister came to ask for his family to come back. And this Christmas actually was on Christmas Day. We all went to skate and it was fun. I didn't even fall once.
So Home Alone is the most popular movie
for
around the
New
world.
Year's, right?
Oh.
Yes. This tree is, I think that it's much prettier at night than at the daytime. But we went there at the daytime, so it was fun.
What you felt when you first time saw this tree?
I was like, wow, it's Home Alone. But then I thought that in the movie it was much prettier. So
And felt yourself like Kevin McAllister, yeah?
yeah, because my family is not with me. So this was on the Times Square right before the pandemic. So it was, I think it's December 2019. It's a Times Square. You see the amount of people that considerably reduced in 2020. So yeah, just the stairs that you see. It's just the famous Times Square. This is again at the Hobo Day. So I tried to. Make myself looking like a hobo a little bit. I did this pageant.
But you look pretty.
My friends laughed at me because I spent I was up until 4 in the morning to do this, and she was like, instead of doing this, you gotta sleep, but I didn't. So, and just wanted to hold my flag and.
With brown hairs.
I used to be that.
Okay.
And this is already my sort of professional picture where I already graduated and got the job. So before I mentioned that I pursue a career in the private club industry, which includes beach club, tennis clubs, golf clubs. And this is a very, very, very important trophy. It's the one for US Open for golf. Then at that time, remember, I don't know if you guys see it on the news, but there's the last name on this is Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
So the Tiger, they didn't let us touch it. It's like all white gloves. So I had to take a picture with that. It's really important. And right now, as I'm working at the golf club in the industry of golf, it's pretty cool to be exposed to a real trophy.
Thank you for bringing your pictures. So we will continue our TV program.
Sure.
Okay, next question is, we know that there are some Uzbek neighborhoods in the United States and some special places where only Uzbeks live. So, have you ever been there or contacted with them? How their lifestyle be like?
I haven't personally been there. I walked by the area. I saw some Uzbek restaurants and whatnot. I saw people working in there. But in South Dakota, there's none. It's completely countryside, real America, like farming and everything. In New York City, yes.
When you was in America, have you ever missed the Uzbek food?
Yes, especially when I was a student and I lacked of equipment, the certain pans and everything. I cooked sometimes, and my friend from Kazakhstan, she loved it because our food, Uzbek food and Kazakh food, sort of similar. So she loved when I entertained her. So yes, I missed it, and when I came after 6 years, I was very hungry.
Okay, what kind of exactly foods you missed?
I missed manti, I missed plov, although I cooked plov, but the pan is not the same, the rice is not the same, and whatever, it tastes a little bit similar, but not really, so I missed real Uzbek plov.
And you think that Uzbek osh have its own different taste, yeah?
Yes.
Made especially in Uzbekistan.
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay. What you like and dislike about America when you first in this country?
I don't know what really I disliked. I just personally respected the culture because I was a guest, right? As a guest, we're very in Uzbekistan. We're from the very small age. We learn to be hospitable, right? Respect everybody.
Yes.
So it is, I knew that I'm a guest there, and I had to respect their culture, their traditions, their their things. So I learned America has its own pace, and what I liked is that dream, like that American dream and American opportunity that everybody's talking about, is that, you know, every executive chef who works in a high-class restaurant started from being a dishwasher.
Yeah.
So, you know, I am an assistant clubhouse manager right now, and I, you know, started as doing, you know, just regular catering job where I was doing everything, and people noticed me and people promoted me and people cared about me. That's what I really like, because you're not that, you know, my English was not perfect.
Yeah.
I was taught to speak better English, you know. I did not know everything, so they taught me to know more. So it's that opportunity that people around you give, and that's really, really important, and I think everybody should be exposed to that. But about the country, I don't have anything negative to say.
Okay, so from which job you started your career there?
I was as a student, I was working in school, like university catering, where we catered events to, like, you know, for meetings or lunches or big banquets and even weddings. So it was, I was just a stand worker who was, you know, serving and doing everything. And then I found the internship on my own, like we talked about earlier. I got the job in a private club. It was a country club, so they had tennis, golf, everything. My next big move was to get a job, to get an internship in New York State, not in the city though, in New York State, in a small town by the beach. So I started as an intern and was there got promoted to restaurant manager.
So I have really interesting question for you.
Sure.
So, is there something that Uzbeks have and you couldn't find it in America?
It's a very
Not about
complicated-
food.
I guess it's the hospitality that Uzbeks have. It's the hardworking heart and hands that Uzbeks have. The hospitality that comes from the heart, and Uzbek people are very hardworking people.
And what about American people? They are not like that?
They're different. They're different. It's just every single person who come to America who was not born there, we don't think that we're privileged. You know, we have to work hard for everything, and Americans don't think that it's the big deal. Makes sense? So, because I had to work harder, you know, work more hours or whatever to prove that I worth something, versus Americans who already know the language. They, you know, they can get into university easier. They're surprised. They're very, 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 very surprised to, like, no, why do you guys do this?
We just want it, yeah?
Yeah. We want to see the other side of the world.
Okay, Nargiza, thank you for coming. We are really grateful to having you. Wish you all the best and good luck for your next travels.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being here, and if I helped in any way.